Why is He Is by Rema winning it?
And I'm sorry to say, but the funny thing is in that album list, it seems like he is like the last on that album list. I'm not even joking.
I would say I can pick three. Anywhere you put it.
Work of art is there. Do you know what work of art? Do you know how?
Hey there, welcome to the new N.A.T podcast. I'm your host, Big Chief Manny, and I'm going to be bringing to you the freshest vibes from the Nigerian entertainment and the music scene. Here we'll be following the beats that are redefining the music culture, the stories behind your favorite artists, and of course the bright minds that are paving the way for Afrobeats. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and click that subscribe button if you've not done so already. Meanwhile, let's go into the video for today. Boop, boop, boop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's edition of the new N.A.T podcast.
Yep. We are here again.
As usual, it's entertainment, it's music, it's new age.
actually, that rhymes. That rhymes.
Yeah, I mean,
wherever you find them, you should find new age.
Yeah. So. Wherever you find entertainment, music, a little bit of drama. My name is Big Chief Manny. If you're just joining us, this is the new N.A.T podcast where we talk about music, entertainment, trendy things. We look for trouble sometimes, but most times it's our opinion.
We don't look for trouble. Trouble just kind of like
gets attracted to us.
Magnet.
Aye.
But yes, trouble happened.
Yes. Well, first of all, this is Shizzy.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Big Chief Manny once again. And so a lot of drama happened at the 17th HEADIES.
As usual.
Was that the 17th?
Yeah, I think 17th.
17th HEADIES. The first thing that was funny to me was the HEADIES is like the Nigerian
Grammy.
I don't want to use the word
Grammy is worldwide. I mean, let's say MVA awards or American. Yeah.
It's our equivalent of. I mean, to be honest, it's our Grammys because whoever wins the Rookie of the Year, what's the other one?
Album of the Year, all of that.
There's one more.
Next rated,
like, these are like.
Which are like
you get house, you get Bentley.
Yeah, these are like awards are like I don't know. They just seem to have importance in the eyes of a lot of people. Yeah,
exactly. Last year we also covered the HEADIES. There was a little bit of drama last year, so go check the video. And this year they stuck with. So now, okay, let's give it context. The HEADIES used to be one of the most important awards to win. When them P Squares, them Two Face, them Nice were going for it, and then they started doing this whole thing where they delayed, like they're looking the year in review for award.
That was
the
like, first issue that they first.
That's the first issue.
Like sort of like kind of ruined it. That's what we complained about last year.
Last year we talked about it. We spoke about techno. We spoke about like. I mean, an artist now has dropped an album. You're giving him an award for when he was still like a rookie 2 years ago, which didn't make any sense.
Exactly.
I feel like they could have matched it up, but
they could have.
They were still struggling with that whole thing, and then there was also issues of politics in the background, like a lot of influence, blah blah blah, and then they now took it outside Nigeria. That was where they lost me as a person.
Last year's one was outside Nigeria. That was so
a music award for Nigerian artists being taken out of Nigeria, not like to Ghana,
not even out of Nigeria, out of Africa.
That's what I'm saying. Not even Ghana. That you say, okay, we're just like going to our brother.
Exactly. Yeah,
not Ghana, not Benin, US.
I'm like, how? As how?
As how now?
Okay, so now they did it. This one was in Landmark.
They came back to. They don't go come back. They came back to. And we had a correspondent. But I'm not going to tell you guys who.
Yeah,
we had our own little. Check it out. Check what's going on, and the whole drama. But I mean, as usual, it wouldn't be the HEADIES if they're not serving up drama. The craziest one was the one between Odumodu Black and the HEADIES.
I think the craziest one for me was the Charlie Poppy one, but you guys be the judge of that. Let's hear what Odumodu did, and then I will tell you what Charlie Poppy did.
Odumodu was receiving his award for what was that, Rookie of the Year or Next Rated? Next Rated.
Odumodu won Next Rated, right?
Yes, he won Next Rated.
First time a rapper.
Is he a rapper?
The way we say it at the same time, oh my god! I mean, he calls himself that. At least Charlie Poppy came out to say he's not a rapper. By the way, I'm so happy.
What did he say?
He said that. He said he's not. That it's better that they give the thing to rappers. That's what he said. Funny enough, but Odumodu calls himself a rapper, and he won Next Rated.
Kuti, Tilapia.
Thank God not for the bose.
I like Odumodu, to be honest. Personally, I like him. Some of the things he does are like,
Yeah, but he will tell you that that's what, sports.
So, anyways, I'm pissed at the Headies again because he was receiving his award and he was giving his speech, and then he was thanking God, and and he cut off his mic.
Y'all, I love you. At a time like this, we have to critically analyze the power of God and the promises that come with believing in Jesus Christ. One house, please. Hey, who's playing that thing? I'm talking about Jesus. Put it up. Hey, put it up. I don't want any sound. Please. Please,
All right. Make some noise for Odumodu Black, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the most disgraceful and disrespectful thing you would ever do to the person who is winning your
everybody knows that N.A.T
is the
basically
most
the biggest
important.
Award. It's the most important award in
Listen, it's not even album of the year because what N.A.T does
it's N.A.T that
do you know what I'm saying?
lets you know because of the people that have won it in the past.
Do you understand? Like it's like says
going to be a star.
This is the next person
This
you have
next
chosen.
Superstar.
You got
That's
this
what
is
it
next
means.
superstar.
That's literally outside what it means.
I mean, next person that had Olamide and
Whiskey
Don Jazzy
Davido,
go head to head back that time. You get what I'm saying? So, for someone who is winning your most important award of the night,
you're
to
not going
be
to give him
giving
5
his
minutes
speech,
to give his speech.
it was not even. It was not
like
even up
2
to
minutes
2
long,
minutes.
and then
It was
they
not even
tried to
up to
cut
2
the
minutes.
mic.
And they
I
cut
don't
the,
like-
I was like, "Are you crazy? Are you insane, bro?"
Well, I mean, I don't know what they expected. Maybe they did not. I mean, what I expected and it happened was Mudu did not let up.
You know the thing. You know
He stood his
the,
ground.
do you know the thing? Yes, I think again this is another problem. This is why some of the biggest artists just get to a point they be like, "This is bullshit." Like you guys have been doing this thing for 70, almost 20 years,
And they still do not know how to
do
organize
you get what I'm saying? And like every single year we have some stupid drama. It's either like, come on now. Do you get what I'm saying?
It was just a very. We'll still get back to all the other issues surrounding it, but like this was a very funny
Bro,
thing.
that was
to
so
happen.
disrespectful to do to anybody, especially the person that won your next rated. And they were now announcing
They
another
were trying to show,
category.
immediately. They were trying to like shift it away from that, and then he said,
Bro.
"No, I must finish this talk." I was talking
That's
about
crazy,
God, and he
man.
must finish it, and he finished this talk. So now to Charlie Poppy's own.
Yeah, what happened?
Charlie Poppy I think he was in the USA for a shoot or something, and then he came all the way to Nigeria because he was excited. And obviously, he's also sort of a new cat.
Yeah.
This is his Headies. He was so excited to come to the Headies.
And then I think he won an award.
And then he won
with
an award, Cast.
Cast,
won
yeah, with
Best
Odumodu.
Rap Song Award.
We're gonna give you the full list in a minute. So
Yeah, as many as we can. Best Rap Song Award, and then they brought him up to give him his award, and there was no award. The awards, the Headies plaque, the special Headies plaque, had finished.
ha!
So what they did was give him a handshake. Award show. And they gave somebody that won Best Rap Song and handshake, and that's what they did.
Sometimes when I really don't like doing these kind of videos because it seems sometimes like we are putting down our own.
Yeah.
But consistently,
It's funny. Like, it's too, it doesn't, like,
you keep doing
that's
this
something
thing
that we
consistently,
don't, like, it's just mind blowing to me. What do you mean,
bro.
you don't know how many awards you're supposed to give out? So what, did he get lost?
Do you know?
Did he finish? Like, how? What happened exactly? Did somebody steal it?
Normally,
Like, let us
the
know.
awards have
a number. You know how many
predetermined.
people you are giving the award to
They're
on a
very
particular
predetermined.
night. Yeah,
who,
exactly.
So they write the names, the full
They already
things,
know
and
who
they
they are
have
giving it to.
everything lined up. Like, this is the next one. Take this. Or this person is not here. Someone receives on their behalf. Take it. Boom, boom, boom. Like,
Did they enter and give it to the security guard? I don't understand. What happened? What exactly happened?
I don't know, man. I feel like we could do. I mean, the only good thing I saw there was that David was in attendance. Wizkid have been. I don't want to use the word absconding. What's the word? Avoiding the shows.
I
the
don't
Headies
think.
for a while.
I feel like 2 years
Since
ago.
that whole
2
Caesar
years
thing.
ago, no. 2 years ago, they used the jets to call being him to come for the heads now. So I think what they do is
no, wait. That's the point. See, if we keep talking about Mother Africa, the motherland, and that's what we are selling to international artists, and then when the motherland, quote and unquote, has the biggest festival / award ceremony, and you require a jet to appear, I personally think is wait before you defend. I personally think it negates every single thing you claim about yourself.
I get what you're
and the
trying
culture.
to say. You're trying to say that like it should not be something that he's
Yes.
made that they're begging him to come. It
No,
should be
it
something
should
that he
not.
should be excited to attend.
I understand the fact that these guys they do a lot of bullshitting, but again, I would really, really appreciate if men like Wiz, Burna, David,
Came to that one
push
night and
for better things. Like, if you need to sit them down and go through these things with them one by one, it's not even about the award. It's about making it like our exports. Like, this is how BET, okay, Black Entertainment Television started. Right now, if you're a black person and you win a BET, it means so much to you.
yeah, it
Why?
does. It means so much.
Because
It
the
means so
black
much.
people took this in like, this is our own. Like, this
What
is our own.
what you're trying to say is now like that they should the artists themselves should come together to try and make that happen.
Yeah.
I feel
feel
like that might
because
they probably think you just kind of skew the award itself.
you know, no. This is like this. There are people who have like, in a certain sense, outgrown trying to get a headies.
Well, yeah,
Understand?
Yeah, to be honest,
They have
yeah.
outgrown trying to get a headies.
I don't think Wizkid won every
Olamide,
single award. And
Wizkid.
nobody cares.
Do you guys
that
know,
he
like,
won.
nobody-
gonna be like, oh, you did not win.
See,
That's
if you
just-
talk about Olamide, talk about Whiskey, talk about Burna Boy, talk about David. I'm trying to figure who I can put it into this thing that like has that.
Rema did not even know that he won an award. This Rema is still young, so we can say it's still nice for him to be winning.
No,
this award.
yeah,
But
that's-
Rema did not even know that he won album of the year. It was on his team. It was in the US too. Although he had a performance of his own anyway, so you cannot even say that like he just jilted it. But like he found out on live on stream that he had won the award for album of the year. And it was
So like they didn't tell him to like be on stream. You know, like how they could do.
that's what they do.
They'll tell you to be online.
They'll be online
so
and
you
then
can hear
they'll
this.
announce the winner.
Exactly, and then you can just do your
it
speech
just
from
feels like
anywhere in the
Headies
world.
do not have motion like that. That's just the funny thing.
Bro, I don't know. Let me just give you guys the list of the winners we have. This is getting long. So best recording of the year went to Thames for the song "Burning." I don't know.
What do
My
you think
personal
about that?
feelings.
Because actually,
is,
I feel like
I disagree
yeah.
because "Higher" by Burna Boy and "Billions" SARS and Logi. Yeah, I mean on the list
Billions
is
won. I
Heartbreak
think
Song.
Billions did win another one though.
Yeah, but for that recording, best recording, I don't know, but it's not one of those ones that I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
But like,
it's still
I
like a
personally
little
feel
tight.
like
Yeah, exactly.
it's ties
exactly.
between the three of
There are
them.
some notes there. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Producer of the year, Ozemba, London. Okay, I totally disagree.
It's a unique beat. It's a unique
Why?
beat. We'll give it.
Why is it-
we'll
why
give
is
it- Please, where is album of the year?
Wait, now we're going. Odumodu Black won the next rated in the category that had Nasboy, Ayomaf, Shali Poppy, King Madi.
It's actually fair. That's the
It's-
funny
it's
thing.
fair.
As much as he's the rapper, he did drop it.
Yeah, I mean, his next
So-
rated crazy. He had crazy
He
back
had-
to
he had
back.
the crazy one.
But don't forget, the headies told us you cannot win next rated if you have an album. Odumodu has how many albums?
So he's even has him by the time of this as of this speaking, he has,
He
two,
has
albums,
two albums.
not even just one. And he has the third one
Ayomaf
coming.
has one. So everybody on this list has
Has
one.
one already.
Cool. Afrobeat album of the year. He is by Rema.
Look at the options, and then you
Now-
be like, okay, cool, and then you see the option, and you're like, what?
So I'm gonna go back to this last one we read, the headies next rated. Now you can say, oh, maybe they were looking at the past year in review 2 years ago, but every song on the Afrobeat album of the year was last year.
No, like
Stubborn.
one somewhere 2 years ago.
No,
but like
Stubborn.
they mixed both.
Okay,
together.
Work of Art by Ashake,
Yeah,
yes. The year I turned 21. Okay. Rema was 8
Last
months
year.
ago.
The year I turned 21 was last year. Stubborn was last year.
Was the year I turned 21 last year or late 2023?
Two of them. I think three of them were last
Okay.
year.
Stubborn was last year. Jiggy Forever was last year. So why is He Is by Rema winning it?
And I'm sorry to say, but the funny thing is in that album list, it seems like he is like the last on that album list. I'm not even joking.
I would say
Yeah, you
the
don't talk about
artists,
the-
I
you
can
don't talk about
pick
the
three.
timeline.
I can pick three. When
Above
anywhere
them.
you put it,
Work of Art is there. Do you know what Work of
Work
Art?
of Art-
Do you know how
Stubborn. should be
stubborn? Like, do
going
you
for
know
number
what
one,
they did?
in
Do
my
you know
opinion.
how great those albums were?
Jiggy Forever. Now I'm saying this just purely off the
on the album
albums
itself,
in this list.
as a concept of the albums itself.
Right.
Please don't.
I mean, if you say the year I turned 21 and maybe only Jiggy Forever and He Is Rema, it'll be like debatable, but Work of Art and Stubborn.
Okay.
Songwriter of the year, again, King Madi, Vision. That album was released. That song was released this year, right?
No, I think Vision.
It's on the blueprint.
Yeah, but Vision came out last year.
Okay. All right. I disagree.
No, I think what they tried to do was to move it as much as possible to cover the 024 and early 20, like the 024, so that from 25 for the next one they will now like try and like make it like
only 25.
Only 2025. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Simi, Stranger. Okay, fine. Lona Can't Breathe.
Awesome
to
record.
me.
Awesome record.
To me, it should have won it, but Vision
was a good song.
Was a good song, but
the
for me,
songwriting there was also,
Lona Can't
was also
Breathe.
impeccable.
I mean, there was Wizard. I don't have a special spot for Wizard. I mean, I was playing his Kenny before we started this, so I have a special this. But let's move on. Rookie of the Year, Zeri DL.
I think that's one of the.
I was one like,
yeah,
fine,
sure. Yeah,
okay,
cool. Yeah,
fair.
cool.
I mean, but this list was crazy. There was Taves, there was K-Style, there was Lona. All of them like deserved a good shout, but okay. Zeri DL, fine.
Rookie of the Year usually now goes. I think Odumodi won the last one. So now Next Rated will now be most of these people will now be on the list for Next Rated next year, and we'll see.
Interesting. Best rap single was Casts.
That's the one that they gave him a handshake for.
But my preference for this would have been Blood on the Dance Floor. I don't know, man. Personally,
that was an awesome song.
I do you get what I'm saying? Everything about that song was perfection. Ladibo, Rose, Morello, Hallelujah was on the list. Okay, fine. Canada, Magneto.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Canada was wild.
It was good
because Canada had like everybody dropping back to back covers.
Yeah, covers.
My favorite cover was Charles Okocha. Jerick Ijemoke was also on this one. All right, best vocal performance for the females had Aya Star, Last Heartbreak Song, Niniola, Level, Simi Stranger, Leah I'm Done, and Yemi Alade Tomorrow. And Leah I'm Done won it.
That's one of the few ones I can see. Yeah, cool. Leah is an awesome singer. She's
crazy.
An amazing singer.
Bro, I wish the thing with 30BG had lasted.
Yeah, and
it would have helped her.
She did give a shout out to all of them on her speech. Yeah. You know, so I'm happy they're still.
Music video of the year. He had Rema Charm, Metaverse, like Ice Spice, Showa, Namoni, Oja Piano, and the song between the director was Pink. The song with Chike and the late Mohbad.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Had
video.
a win.
The video was really good.
Now,
but then I don't.
Oja Piano as a video, it's wild. The amount of energy, color that was in that video.
What I don't get is, she said Rema Charm and Oja Piano. How long were those songs? Because those songs are not last
like
year. They're like 2023.
Metaverse was
Oja Piano was like 2023.
I don't know when they did
Metaverse was still early last year.
I think they did the video for Oja Piano way early last year because the song blew up and then
it blew up. Exactly. Maybe that's why, because like it was early. Like most of this Charm was definitely not 2024. It was definitely 2020.
But for sentimental value, I'm like,
okay, cool.
Rest in peace, Mohbad. Take that one. Best street hop artist.
You also won that thing.
Mohbad, Ask About Me. I don't want to say anything about this, but I personally think Dila should have won this.
K-Star,
Dila, not K-Star. Fireboy.
Yeah, that was also. Oh my god,
bro,
that song did a madness. That song
was a madness. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Poppy's Cast was also here. Different Pattern was here. Ask About Me was here, but I don't know. My personal
all
preference
songs here were actually pretty good choices.
Yeah, the great songs. This is like one of those categories where like
great.
You know, our street hop artist categories have always been like crazy.
They're always fire.
Afrobeat single of the year went to Flavor Big Baller.
I don't understand why that one won that. To be honest,
I mean, there was Twetwe remix, there was Egu, there was Ashake's Remember, there was Ogechi remix, there was.
Remember, do you know what Ogechi and those ones did? Big things. Do you see what those things did?
Fair enough.
Well, like, okay, let's give Flavor one.
That was one of That's again.
That's what I just saw. Right?
I feel like that's like maybe you guys have overlooked Flavor so much now. Like, okay, let's give him this one, and that's not nice
because it's like an OG.
Yeah, Viewers' Choice Award went to Egu, Chike, and Mohbad.
The fans voted.
Fine. So that's like I can't argue with that one. Digital Artist of the Year goes to Davido. Oh, interesting. This one, the one that had Kiss Daniel, Ashake, Thames, Charlie Poppy, Rema, and Aya Star. Song of the Year went to Lonely at the Top.
But no, he did not win album.
Lonely at the Top. Do you know when we did? Do you remember when we did the remix?
Yeah, how awesome! Like
that was one of our first music reactions. Yeah, and that was 2023 November, December.
Yeah, like late December 2023.
The remix.
Not the song.
Not the song.
The remix. So this one, you cannot even say it was 2024. You cannot even say maybe it shifted. What shifted 2024 inside out?
Oh yeah, now check this out. Check what I'm about to tell you now. Best vocal performance male was won by Loj for Billions. You remember when I told you about that performance recording of the year? Mm-hmm. Billions was a crazy record by like one of Loj's best recently.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Okay,
was amazing.
A Tribe Called Judah.
Soundtrack of the year.
Soundtrack of the year. Best movie soundtrack. Mm-hmm. That's Funke.
Yeah, for a movie. Yeah.
Special recognition award. Babajide, the Lagos State governor. I don't know who these guys are. Amaju Pinnick. Why?
Who won it?
I don't know.
Oh, they just gave it to them.
Yeah, they gave them.
There's no like.
There was Casey. There was Amaju Pinnick. What's the former NFF president?
Maybe he gave them Football Federation. He gave them space to do the award or something, or he sponsored the. Or he told them, "Oh, you do it. We'll support you."
Dumb shit. Humanitarian awards. I don't know who these guys are, man. Best East African artist went to Juma Jux. Was it because he married that Yabo?
No, to be honest though, if you look at every other person on the list, I don't know them.
Bien is on the list. Diamond Platnumz is on the list. Okay, I don't know Azawi. I don't really know Bruce Melody, but Bien is on the list too. Who's that? I think we did one of his in that rap. He was one of them.
But like, I feel like he's also deserved because I know the guy dropped like 2 hits. Okay. You don't know that he's the one that was in the song, but he dropped like 2 hits, and he's best East African artist too.
Well, Central African artists went to Enos B in the Republic of Congo. I have no idea for.
Exactly. Yeah. So like they still sort of did hit it off.
So they left out 10 categories: best collaboration, best inspirational single, lyricists on the roll. We have lost all our rappers. No more lyricists on the roll.
They left it out.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Best
on the
R&B
roll was one of the most like the awards that everybody always look forward to hearing.
International Artist of the Year was left out. Best Performer Live was left out. Best Rap Album was left out.
I think National Artist of the Year was okay. International collaboration was Ashake, Active, Travis Scott. I did see something like that.
No, there was not.
Ashake, Travis Scott won something. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have that on this list. Anyways, guys, that is a full list. That's our reaction. That's our take on the list.
Also, I want to talk about one last thing before we go. The performances. They were so bad. Why? Why were they so bad?
Tell me why.
Like the sound, like the only person that sang live at the HEADIES was the comedian. Nasboy was the only person that sang live. Every other person had to mimic and do all those things that they always do. And it was just like, we cannot even have a single real good live performance. And one of the things that make Grammys, the Brit Awards, all of those things is
there's a difference.
The music is different.
It's like the music, they allow the artists express it in whatever
way they want to, because it will be live.
And then
but it's just like they cannot even take the chance here because
you can go home with that
feeling that you've experienced it in a different way. I had an
experience at the ball.
This is like a party. You just went to a party and then the artist came out.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And say, "Oh yeah, sing this part,
bro." Do you know this is the reason I don't go to concerts anymore? Because I'm not going to. You don't do and give me. I'm going to say this thing and I'm going to leave it at this. In Nigeria right now, there are only like people I can go to their concerts. I can count them on this hand. You have Chike.
That was the number one person I was about.
No, he's not number one.
No, Johnny Deal is there.
You have Cavemen. Burna Boy, but the only problem is that he might just decide to kick somebody. So if I'm going to a Burna Boy's concert, I'm not anywhere near his stage. If I'm not upstairs on a VIP on table, I'm not interested. But when it comes to actual live performance, him. I've mentioned Burner. I've mentioned Chike. I've mentioned Caveman. Someone is
There's Johnny Dew. Johnny Dew is
I don't
also
know about
awesome.
Johnny
Like,
Dew,
and
but
he
this guy,
does-
this very controversial guy that was in Chalk City earlier,
Brimo,
Brimo. Yes,
Brimo
I'm
does.
going to, and
Johnny
then
Dew's-
maybe
Johnny's
a
room-
Wizard Chan.
Johnny's Room is like it's almost as popular as he is. Everybody goes to that thing every year, and then he does this thing where he even does covers of like foreign songs.
On live.
Yeah, live. Like
So that's like people that you know that
Amazing,
so far so
amazing
good.
stuff.
If you go to their concerts, you leave with an experience.
go
It's
to a
a
singing concert and know that like
experience.
let them sing to you. Let them.
Do you get what I'm saying? Anyways, that's our thoughts. That's our feeling. The head is you definitely can do better. If we have to continue this, we have to rebrand.
Call us. Let's plan it for you.
I promise you. It's like I don't even want to plan the whole thing. Like, give me a certain part. Let me be arranging awards for you. You will not miss anyone.
Because what do you mean awards are finishing?
Let us know in the comment section
Why?
below what you think about the headers. Let know if there was anybody for you who should be on the list that
Should I
isn't on
won
the
an
list.
award that
You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
win? All of that.
Let us know your
jazz.
feelings in the comment section. Don't forget also to like this video, share with your friends, and get your friends' comments. Get everybody's comments on the YouTube channel. Let's get questions, also comments, everything. Just let us know how you feel, essentially. See you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.
What was that bye-bye for? Give this guy a good
Bye bye.
Big Team and Cheesy. Peace. See you next video.